Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the vaunted Steelers defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Steelers use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the Texans QB. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The Texans are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Cardinals are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Heward up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preached all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And leading them out, one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Okay, you know, this is one of those moments where you can just throw that undefeated record in pursuit of perfection right out the window. It really doesnn't matter if they were 17-0 or 9-8 in the regular season. All that matters to him right now, right here, is playing for a spot in the Super Bowl, and it's his job to get him there.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 36-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Texans have it. The 30.
I'm not running that play anymore. I'm officially taking it out of my playbook. It's just, it hasn't worked in like fucking 2 months. It just, every time I do that play, no one's open. Every time, all of a sudden. People used to be open on it all the time. I can't use that play anymore. It gets me, I get sacked and I throw picks and I fucking get fumbles and shit. Every fucking time I play that fucking, I call that stupid fucking
When you
play.
scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Gibson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. He's still going at the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Gibson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they sent him backwards on 3rd and goal. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. 4th down. Pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard.
Rod lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 5-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Texans set to punt. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Catch made by Mitchell. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. They're going play action. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll try it now with Gibson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Joseph on the stop. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Running it again with Gibson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Gibson is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers trim the lead to 1. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But jeez, you couldn't start any better.
That one. Right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
This our last play of the quarter.
3-yard line.
Going now on 1st down. This is a heater going deep. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. So we're through 1 here in the AFC title game. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Finds him over the middle. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. And the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Okay, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Steelers have a 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Here we go. 19.
Looking on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Pass play now. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's another for it. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. clock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready! 19 target. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready!
Motioning the tight end now. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Hawk 70.
They'll throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 1 minute, 55 seconds left as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Pass play on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37.
65.
Throw here, 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Drawing up the design keeper. We're drawing up forward. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Caught by his back, Gibson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. This gets the 1st and more. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He gets it again to Mitchell. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Gibson here from the gun. Nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Go! Viking 18!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another Steelers 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. Out now come the Texans on offense. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Motion the tight end over. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. 3rd down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dive. The give inside to Gibson. And this one does not get close. He stopped after. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
It's fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll go play action. This one finds the fullback. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. Takes it in at the 26. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. Across midfield. That's the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into six.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for six.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game, maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And what will they dial up on third and short? They're trying to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Texans.
This time he's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing losing 46. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
They're going play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing it again here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Back to the air they go on second down. They check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's brought down after a short gain. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll throw, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19-18.
Desperation time here. All the left side. Dancing past him. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
It's a gain of 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Houston.
Here's the one back on the handoff. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. He'll call his own number. Not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up third down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typical QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Texans.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Check go. Check go.
That's out on the bootleg. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans will have it shot.
That was my stupid fault.
Tackle. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. He's going to throw it. They cross the 40. Nice run there. He's all the way up 16 yards and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
16 yards. And the Texans
Throwing now off the play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. They'll throw for it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Man, forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play, and that gets him a first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath, and when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Still sticking with the passing game. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Going again on second. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Look at 19.
Fourth down, pass coming. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers have it. Chapman forcing his fourth INT of the day. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Let's go. Let's go.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now a run with Gibson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's Gibson on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is. It is so cool. And you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title. But they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.